everyone, my name is Megs and I film YouTube videos over on the channel Wonderful You. You can expect outfit of the days, lookbooks, get ready with me videos, beauty and fashion hauls, monthly favourites, those kind of things. So hopefully my channel will be linked below if you want to go and have a look and see for yourself. But today I am going to be filming my entry for the beauty bootcamp competition for DailyMix TV, and I thought it would be really nice to just share with you guys a little beauty haul, some things that I've picked up recently from various different shops, be it skincare or makeup, just a mixture of things that I thought you guys might like to see. So I hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. First up, I'm going to start with trusty old Boots. If you are from the UK, you'll be really familiar with Boots. They are equivalent to the drugstore in the US, and I just had a few bits that I wanted to pick up, some that I've tried, some that I haven't yet, so I will show you. I picked up the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation. Now, I'm not one to usually go for a drugstore high street foundation because I have quite problematic skin. I'm quite oily, I'm quite spotty and blemish prone, and I haven't really had very good experiences with high street foundations, but I'd heard really good things about this one, so I thought I would give it a try. I didn't want to go for their Healthy Mix serum because I am the girl who prefers a fuller coverage, so I thought that I'd be able to achieve this with this one. And it says Radiance Reveal Healthy Mix, Healthy Glow and Flawless Complexion for up to 16 hours wear, hydrated and luminous skin. Now, I wasn't holding high hopes for it because of what I said before, but I take it all back. I am absolutely in love with this foundation. I think it's around £10 and I got the shade number 51, which is light vanilla, which I think might be their second from lightest shade or their lightest shade, I'm not sure. But I really love this. The coverage is lovely. It doesn't slip and slide all over my face like I find some luminous foundations can do, especially because I'm oily come midday. But the coverage on this is lovely. It stays put for ages. I wouldn't say 16 hours. I think that's asking a little bit too much, but so far so good, and I'm really enjoying this. So that's the first thing that I picked up in Boots. Secondly, I picked up two more shades from the Rimmel Moisture Renew collection. Now, I have a few of these shades already. They're fast becoming my favourite lipsticks on the high street. So I picked up two more shades. I got Diva Red, shade 500, and Vintage Pink in 180. And Diva Red is just this really gorgeous, deep red. These lipsticks are so moisturising, so lovely, so pigmented, really rich, beautiful colours. And I absolutely love the Diva Red. I've been wearing it a lot, but I think I've made a bit of a mistake with the Vintage Pink. I swatched it on my hand and it looks really pretty, and it looks really pinky and lovely and luscious when you swatch it onto your hand, but when I put it onto my lips, it's just the wrong side of purple for me. It doesn't have enough pinky tones in it, and it's a little bit more purpley, which I don't really think suits my complexion, so I'm a little bit disappointed with that, but that's my own fault. And they're under £7, which is a pretty good bargain if you ask me, and they're replacing some of my higher end lipsticks that I usually reach for, so yes, pick those up. And then next from Boots, I picked up the Real Techniques setting brush. I know that this is probably meant for setting with powder, but I've seen quite a lot of beauty bloggers and YouTubers using this on tutorials under the eyes with liquid concealer or foundation, so I'm going to give it a try for that. I usually use my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, which I actually really like for applying concealer under the eyes and to spots and stuff, but this is a little bit less dense. The hairs are a little bit finer, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this does. I'm assuming that it's going to be a bit of a lighter coverage brush, so I'll see, and yeah, hopefully I will like that. I think that's £8.99. And then lastly from Boots, I picked up the Soap & Glory Archery Brow Tint and Precision Shaping Pencil. I've actually thrown away the box for this, sorry, but because I've been using it a lot. But basically on one side you get a like liquid liner pen, and then on the other side is a pencil. Now, as far as I'm aware, there are only 2 shades available, one for a lighter shade, which I'm not sure what it's called, and this one, which is Brownie Points. And this is amazing. I've been wearing it on my brows every single day since I bought it. The pen is lovely to just fill in any places where you're like lacking definition and anything. If you want to go for a fuller look, it's absolutely gorgeous for just filling in the brows. And then the pencils are a really lovely shade for just shaping them and completing the look. And for £10, this is an absolute bargain. I've not been reaching for any other of my eyebrow pencils or palettes, and I'm really impressed with this. I'll definitely be purchasing it again. I have heard a few people say that they're struggling, or they found that the pen side of the pencil does dry out quite quickly. I've had this for a few weeks now and I haven't found that, so I'll be sure to let you know if I do experience it drying out quickly, but so far so good. Okay, and then next I took a little trip to Lush Cosmetics. Now, first of all, I needed to pick up a new toner, so I went for their Tea Tree Water, and it's their tea tree toner, and it says on the bottle that it comes to the aid of skin that has emergencies. Tea tree is a wonder antibacterial and antiseptic ingredient for anyone with oily or spot prone skin, and that is definitely me. I was using my Leak cleanser before, but I've run out, so I wanted to purchase a new one, and I've heard a lot of people rave about this, so I'm really looking forward to giving it a try. It's their 250 gram size. You can get a smaller size, but I was pretty certain that I was going to like it, so I've just gone in for the bigger size anyway. And I'm pretty sure you might even be able to get a bigger size than this, but I thought, whoa Nelly, maybe don't need to go full hog on the first purchase. So yes, went for this size and really looking forward to trying it. I love tea tree. It's amazing for clearing up spots, so I'm hoping that as a toner it will be quite refreshing and that it will, yeah, help to balance my skin a little bit. And then I also bought a hair mask. I have absolutely no idea how you say this. Hsuan Wen Hua? I don't know if you guys can read that or pronounce it, but I certainly can't, and it's a hair treatment. We all sometimes need to turn to the god of hair, a mask to improve the condition, lustre and compatibility of hair. So my hair is in reasonably good condition. It's quite full, it's quite thick, and it's reasonably healthy, but the ends I do suffer with. I've got it up at the moment just in a little clip, but the ends are quite brittle, so I'm always constantly battling with split ends, and really I should probably cut my hair off a little bit and let it grow back healthy, but I don't want to. So the lady in Lush recommended this as a treatment, just to bring some life back into my ends really, and she told me something really interesting, that you should apply hair masks to dry hair before you've washed them. Now, I don't know about you, but every single hair mask or treatment I've ever used, on the bottle it always says to use it post washing your hair whilst it's wet, and she made a very good point that if you wash your hair and then go to put a treatment in it, your hair is already saturated with water, and how could a treatment possibly get into your hair and soak up any more goodness, because it's already soaked in water. So very good point, but I'm really excited to try this because I've never put a treatment on dry hair before. I've never tried a hair treatment from Lush, so it's just a new experience for me in general, and this is £8.95 I think, which isn't too bad, and she said that a pot of this size should last my hair about 4 uses, which isn't a huge amount, but when you think how much hair treatments cost these days, £8.95 isn't too bad for 4 uses. So, and obviously if you have shorter or thinner hair than me, then it would probably last you a little bit longer. And then I also picked up from Lush their Grease Lightening Spot Treatment. As I said, I have quite spot prone skin, so I really need something that as soon as one comes out to zap it away, and this is basically again, it has tea tree in it and also witch hazel, and it's a gel consistency, and I have been using this. I have started using it already. The one thing I would say about it, it comes in a pump applicator, but it is slightly annoying because when you pump it, it doesn't really let you get the amount out that you would want, so it pushes too much product out, I find, and then you've got so much excess product left over that you don't really need to use, and so that's a little bit annoying. So I've been untwisting it and getting out the product that I need on my finger rather than squirting it, because I just find I'm wasting it otherwise. But this is amazing. It's been zapping up my spots so quickly, and if I've got one that's already out that's sore and red and horrible, it's helping to dry that out without making the skin around it too dry. And then if I have one that I can see is just like waiting to come up to the surface, I pop it on, pop a little bit of this on it, and it helps to just reduce the redness, and also with some of the spots completely get rid of them before they even reach the surface of my skin. So really loving this. I have no idea how much this is actually, so sorry, but if you go and have a look on the website, I'm sure you'll be able to find it quite easily. And then the last two products that I bought, one was my usual skincare cleanser, which is from Vitage, and it's their Revitalising Daily Cleanse, and it's this, it comes in this packaging and this huge pump bottle. It's 200 ml. It's just the most beautiful cleanser that I have ever used. It's really gentle. It's a light lathering cleanser, so it's not too heavy, but it lathers nicely, but not too much that it gets frothy and in your nose or anything like that. This is £24. I buy this direct from Courthouse Clinics because I go to them for treatments for my skin. And this is just lovely. It takes off my makeup beautifully, and then I use it as like a double cleanse. And yeah, I just absolutely love this. So this is a repurchase, it's not a new purchase. And then lastly, I picked up the famous NARS Sheer Glow foundation. Now I'm sure if any of you have been watching YouTube for any time at all, you will have heard about this foundation. I love the NARS packaging. This foundation is beautiful. It is so gorgeous. Estee Lauder Double Wear has been my favourite foundation for a few years now, and I think that this may have taken its place. I got mine in shade Mont Blanc. I think there are quite a lot of different shades, but I was a bit dubious to try this because it's a sheer foundation and I assumed that it wouldn't be very high coverage, but I was so wrong. It's really buildable coverage, really beautiful, flawless finish. It's so smooth and luminous and beautiful. There's just, I can't explain, it covers up my blemishes really well, it gives me a really healthy glow, it has amazing staying power, and it doesn't slip and slide over my face. I can literally wear it all day at work, come home, and I'm still pretty much intact, which is really impressive for a foundation. It's £30.50, so it is expensive, and the one thing I would say is that for £30.50 I really feel that it should come with a pump applicator, and it doesn't. It's just a screw bottle lid and you just pour out what you want, which again, you're getting a bit of waste. So it's like the opposite with the Grease Lightning from Lush, that's got a pump, but the pump's not very good, so it lets out too much, and this doesn't have a pump and you end up spilling foundation everywhere. So I would definitely say it's still worth it. I think you can get a pump for like £2.50 from NARS, which I think is a bit naughty. You shouldn't have to pay for it, but it shouldn't put you off buying it because it really is a gorgeous foundation, and I think my new holy grail. So yes, I picked that up from ASOS, however you want to say it, and I picked that up in their sale actually. They had 20% off code or something, so I got it for £20 something instead. But yes, love, love, love that. So that is everything that I've bought recently, makeup and beauty wise, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you may have maybe found some products in there that you didn't know of before or that you might like to try. And please do feel free to go and check out my YouTube channel after you finish watching this. And good luck to all the other contestants that are taking part in the DailyMix Beauty Bootcamp competition. And I will hopefully see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.